Irrigation. Irrigation is the artificial means of availing water for various purposes. Different means of irrigation: canal, well, tank, multi-purpose river projects from where we get perennial canals. All the irrigation purposes are for the purpose of agricultural development of a country. Need for irrigation in India: seasonal uneven distribution of rainfall. Rainfall is concentrated only a few months, so most of the year irrigation is required. Rainfall in India is sporadic. Most parts of India, especially northwest and Deccan Plateau, remain dry due to deficient rainfall. So, to practice agriculture, we need irrigation. Rainfall is variable and uncertain due to early and late arrival of monsoon and also due to breaks in monsoon. Even in areas of sufficient rainfall like West Bengal and Bihar, irrigation is required. Different crops have different water requirements. Kharif crops like jute, sugarcane, rice need more water to cultivate. Moreover, supply of water can be controlled as per the need of the crops in dry and wet farming. In the tropical and subtropical region of India, evaporation and transpiration, that is known as evapotranspiration, is high. Hence, the demand of water by crops is high. Use of HYV, high yielding variety seeds, and fertilizers in the fields have made irrigation essential to maximize crop production. Provision of irrigation makes multiple cropping possible. Agriculture productivity can be increased by assured irrigation. It is key to the success of dry farming in arid and semi-arid regions. Hence, the demand for irrigation is high in India. Need of irrigation also depends on the types of soil. Porous soil need more water than clayey soil. Uncertain rainfall, crop failure, sand, silt, clay. Alluvial soil, we have learnt in our previous chapter of soil that Khadar soil can hold more moisture, whereas Bhangar, as it is porous, drier, cannot hold much moisture like Khadar and hence need irrigation. So places where Khadar soil is found, their irrigation is lesser than the Bhangar soil region. Red soil region, wherever we get red soil, as it is porous, so it needs irrigation for cultivation because it cannot hold much moisture. If you compare gravels, easily the soil can absorb and the porosity is more, so it cannot hold the moisture into the soil, whereas sand can hold little bit more than gravel, whereas silt is having more capacity and the highest capacity is clay soil. Kharif crop. Kharif crop is grown in the rainy season, that is between April and May, just before the rainy season starts, also known as monsoon crop, as it is grown during the monsoon season only, and as it is the water is supplied by rain itself, so it is called rain fed crop. Affected by rainfall pattern dependent on monsoon rain, hence grown where irrigation is not developed, as it is easily getting rain, so irrigation is not much needed in those areas where rainfall is maximum. Maize, rice, cotton, groundnut, even sugarcane are kharif crops. Here we can see the rice field, which is a kharif crop. Rabi crop sown when the rainy season ends, that is the soil is having moisture but it is not flooded between September and October, also known as winter crops or dry crop, not affected by rainfall pattern dependent on agriculture irrigation. Peas, wheat, gram, and barley are Rabi crops. Here we can see the wheat field. If you compare, it is a Rabi crop. If you compare the field here, Kharif crop is flooded with the field is flooded with water, whereas here the Rabi crop region, the field is not flooded with water. It is a dry crop. Zaid crop. These crops are also known as summer crop. These crops are grown in short duration between Kharif and Rabi crops, mainly from March to June. They are grown on irrigated lands and so need not wait for monsoons. For examples, cucumber, muskmelon, sugarcane, watermelon, mainly vegetables and seasonal fruits also comes under this particular Zaid crop. Here we can see the Zaid crop, also known as summer crop. You can see the pattern: Kharif crop before the rainy season, Rabi crop after the rainy season, and in between after the Rabi crop and Kharif crop, that is the in between we are getting Zaid crop with watermelon, muskmelons, all the summer uh, fruits and vegetables we get in this Zaid crop. Factors that are responsible for increasing the demand for irrigation. Let us revise. Tropical and subtropical climate. Major part of India is located in tropical and subtropical regions where there is high rate of evapotranspiration and thus irrigation is required to supplement the natural supply of water to crops. Uneven spatial distribution of rainfall. Monsoonal rainfall is uneven and thus in rain deficit areas irrigation facilities are required. Uneven distribution of rainfall. Rainfall is confined to a very short period of time. Thus, in rest of the year, irrigation is facilitated. That is, irrigation facilities are required. High rainfall variability, floods and droughts within the same period in different parts of India has led to the need of irrigation. For example, floods like Kosi flood in Bihar. At the same time, we get drought in Maharashtra or western part of Rajasthan. And so, western part of Rajasthan that time needs irrigation. Nature of crops and soil. Certain crops require large quantities of water for their growth. Certain soil needs more water to support growth of plants. Certain crops, mainly kharif crops, rice, sugarcane, they need more quantities of water. Whereas maize does not need that much water. But whatever it is needed, it can be provided by irrigation in a controlled manner. High yielding crops. For green revolution, high yielding crops need regular irrigation to increase farm production. Multiple cropping. Overpopulated India needs irrigation throughout the year for year long cultivation to increase food production.